Very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Islamel Family Field. We're approaching the start of women's soccer, Brevard versus LaGrange. We will also have a senior day ceremony prior to this one. So glad you're able to join us. Stick around. This start time will be a little later than originally advertised because the men's soccer game that was prior to this went into overtime. So about 15 minutes away from senior day ceremonies as well as the start of this big USA South Conference matchup between LaGrange and Brevard women's soccer. Stick around. Thanks for joining us. Brevard and LaGrange women's soccer coming up shortly. in organizational leadership. Following graduation, she plans to attend graduate school at Los Angeles Pacific University for a master's in business administration. On the field, one of the most accomplished goalkeepers in Brevard's NCAA era. Single-season records for games started, lowest goals against average, save percentage, wins, and shutouts. All-time winningest goalkeeper in BC women's soccer history. Off the field, the treasurer for the Student Government Association, a peer leader, and has earned Dean's List honors every semester at BC. Her favorite memory at Brevard College, traveling to the 2018 ECAC Women's Soccer Championships. Her senior quote is dedicated to her parents, Letty and Frank Rojas. Quote, "I would like to give a shout out for showing me how the cows eat the cabbage." Fans, please give it up for Rebecca Rojas. Next up, a senior goalkeeper from Louisiana, Hannah Weatherall. Hannah graduated from BC in the fall of 2020 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. She currently works full-time as a patrol officer of the Transylvania County Sheriff's Office. On the field, she appeared in 12 games in goal with 10 starts in addition to appearances in the field for Tornadoes. She racked up 60 saves and 4 wins and 4 shutouts for the Tornadoes. She was a member of the Honors Program, the Institute for Women in Leadership, the Outing Club at BC, racked up a plethora of academic honors, including RA of the Year, Top Criminal Justice Senior, 4 different honor societies, BC's Honors Program, the exceptional GPA as the female athlete in the Criminal Justice Program as well. Her favorite memory at BC was when Rebecca Rojas convinced her to enter the lip sync battle with her. Fans, please give it up for Hannah Weatherall. Next up, Sally Riggin, a senior midfielder from Wilmington, North Carolina. Sally is graduating in the fall of 2021 with a bachelor's degree in art and a sculpture concentration and business and history minors. Following graduation, she plans to play soccer in the fall and then plans to go home to Wilmington to pursue a pottery business. On the field, she started in all 56 games for the Tornadoes in her career, scoring 5 goals, a pair of assists, and 12 points. Off the field, she's a member of the Dean's List every semester at BC. Her favorite memory at BC was making lifelong friends that made Brevard just feel like home for her, and her senior quote is in honor of her parents, Pam and Alan Riggin. Quote, "Thank you for driving countless hours the past 4 years and for all your continuous support." Fans, give it up for Sally Riggin. Next up, a senior midfielder from Blairsville, Georgia, Brenna Innes. Brenna will graduate from BC in May of 2021 with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in childhood education and a concentration in elementary education. Following graduation, she'll student teach in the fall and then work towards getting a teaching position in Georgia and pursuing a master's. On the field, Brenna has made 36 appearances for the Tornadoes in 3 starts. Off the field, Brenna was a member of the Teachers Education Program and is on BC Serves. Academically, she has been selected to the Dean's List and the Honor Roll multiple times. Her favorite memory at BC is making her forever best friends and creating last-minute plans with Chloe, Alyssa, and Sam. Her senior quote is dedicated to her parents, John and Tracy Innes. Quote, "I would like to thank you for your constant support in my soccer career." Fans, please give it up for Brenna Innes. Next up, a senior midfielder from Arlington, Virginia, Amy Juarez. Amy will graduate from BC in the May of 2021 with a bachelor's degree in business and organizational leadership. Following graduation, she plans to take a gap year and then pursue her master's degree in sports management. On the field, she's appeared in 19 games in her 2 years in a Tornado uniform with a pair of starts. She's tallied a pair of goals, with both coming in her junior campaign. Off the field, she served as an intern with the Department of Athletics and has been named to the Dean's List and Honor Roll each of the last 2 years. Her favorite memory at BC was scoring a pair of headers against LaGrange and Huntington last year. Her senior quote is dedicated to God and her parents, sister, and all her coaches, mentors, and friends she's had along the way to push her to the best that she can be. Fans, give it up for Amy Juarez. So fans, one more round of applause for the senior class of 2021. Congratulations, seniors. Rebecca Rojas, Hannah Weatherall, Sally Riggin, Brenna Innes, and Amy Juarez, the senior class from Brevard College Women's Soccer. You can even go a little louder. College and LaGrange women's soccer. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visitors from LaGrange. Number 2, Leah Avery. Number 5, Lauren Williamson. Number 9, Sydney Daly. Number 13, Riley Hammett. Number 17, Sydney Sowell. Number 19, Jordan Alexis. Number 21, Abby Miranda. Number 22, Christina Shanahan. Number 24, Taylor Ham. Number 29, Madison Demkowski. And the goalkeeper is number 1, Layla Moss. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your starters for the Brevard College Tornadoes. Number 2, Sally Riggin. Number 3, Ashley Royster. Number 4, Brenna Innes. Number 7, Abby Petrosky. Number 10, Abby Warzencroft. Number 12, Jessica Tenhai. Number 16, Emma White. Number 18, Lena Hatter. Number 25, Amy Juarez. Number 29, Autumn Wright. And the goalkeeper for the Tornadoes is number 1, Rebecca Rojas. Tornadoes under the direction of Juan Mascaro, assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy and Patrick Hall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, and good luck to both teams.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this women's soccer match in the USA South Conference between the Panthers of LaGrange and your Brevard College Tornadoes here at Ives Lamel Family Field. Senior Brenna Innes set to kick this one off for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes in the white, Panthers in the red. Warsencroft on the ball. Switches the field to Royster. It'll find Royster, who beats the defender. Plays it in for Brenna Innes, but that'll be collected by the goalkeeper. And Moss will punt this one up. Finds 10 high. Falls to the feet of a Panther. But Wright is there to defend it well and just kick it out of bounds. It'll be the first throw-in of the game for the Panthers. Riggin plays it into Juarez. Juarez with a through ball for Riggin. Can't find her. That one will fall for White into Petrosky. Petrosky out wide to Hatter. Hatter's through ball is intercepted by Panther. Now the Panthers look to counterattack. Good touchdown. And good move there. A little action going off the ball there, but Panthers looking good playing forward. And the first shot of the game will go off. Good defense by Ten High, though. That'll be collected by Rojas. Petrosky plays 10 high. 10 high to Warsencroft. Warsencroft tries to find the feet of Royster. Cut out by Avery. Finds Avery. Avery's pass is cut out by Juarez, who plays in Innes. Now the Tornadoes have a bit of a counterattack going. But good defensive work by Avery to win it back for the Panthers. And she'll clear that out. That'll be a deflection for a Panthers throw-in. Petrosky. Good defense there by Demkowski. Now Sol on the ball. Innes turns, looks for a player, and finds Juarez down the wing. Not many numbers in the box yet. Juarez plays in a cross, and that'll be collected by number 1, Leela Moss for the Panthers. White plays it into Hatter. Hatter through the middle to Petrosky. Petrosky pressured hard. Almost losing it. And Wright will just kick that one out. That'll be Tornadoes throw-in. Wright finds the feet of Royster. Pressured hard by Panther. Tornadoes successfully get the swing off. Juarez on the ball. Little missed touch go out for a Panthers throw-in. Good step by Emma White. Brenna Innes with a great through ball in for Juarez down the wing. Plays it right into the corner. Juarez's pass is cut out. That'll be played out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Good fight by Innes to win that ball back for the Tornadoes. Juarez plays in a cross for Ashley Royster, who almost has time to turn. Good pressure by the Tornadoes just to keep it on the Panthers. A little miscommunication there. A little collision with the goalkeeper, but the ball's still in play. Ten high plays in Juarez. Juarez with the cross in for Royster. And a good punch by Moss. Now Riggin. Immediately pressured by 3 Panthers. And Petrosky with an audacious attempt from 40 yards out. That'll go out for the Panthers' goal kick. Good defensive pressure by Royster to keep the Panthers tucked into their own half. This throw will be taken by Avery. Worsenscroft plays in Juarez. Juarez back to Hatter. Juarez making another run into the corner. Finds the ball yet again. Juarez with some impressive work here early on that right wing. So far, 38 minutes remain here in this first half. Score is still 0-0. Both teams with 1 attempt on goal. Good defense by the Panthers, who just booted up. Now Daly alone tries to beat 3 Tornadoes. And great possession from the Tornadoes just to play it out the back. Calm and smooth. Hatter plays in a through ball yet again for Juarez on the right wing. This one will be collected and just kicked out by Taylor Ham. Thrown by Hatter. Cleared out. Now with Daly. White plays it back to Worsenscroft. Worsenscroft's pass is intercepted. Through ball intended for Daly's cut out by Worsenscroft. Good step by Wright, and that'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. That'll fall to the feet of Brenna Innes. Emma White with a good through ball in for Royster, who's in on goal, takes a touch inside and gets a shot off right through the uprights. That is the best chance we've had so far in this game. Great move by Royster to cut inside, but isn't able to keep the shot down. Tornadoes with a total of 2 shots here in this first half with 36 minutes remaining. Score is still 0-0. Great step by Emma White. Panthers unable to string any passes together. They just seem to be booting it out anytime they get the ball back. Most likely because Tornadoes have been applying a very good press here early in this first half. Let's see if they can keep this up. Worsenscroft plays in a deep ball for Royster, and that'll go out for a throw-in. Good flick on. Now Daly on the ball. Unable to keep that one in, and that'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Alexis with the challenge for the Panthers. That'll go out for another Tornado throw-in. Ball played straight through for Innes with a good touch in. That's a no-nonsense clearance from the Panther back line. Wright throws it in for 10 high. 10 high able to control it, but intercepted by Avery. Now Petrosky on the ball. Now Daly finds space, unable to control that air ball. And Tornadoes will just recycle it. White with a great ball in for Juarez down the wing. Juarez with a first-time cross in. Now the Panthers looking to counter. Alexis down the right wing. But great defense by Wright just to get that ball out of bounds. And Rojas will collect that for the Tornadoes. And 10 high with a great block there. Gives it to fall in stride for it. Plays it back to Juarez, whose cross is just a little too deep, and that'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Hatter collects the gifted pass from the goalkeeper. And now Innes on the ball. Plays in a good ball for Royster, who's on sides. Another clear chance for the Tornadoes, and a toe poke right into the bottom corner. Used the outside of her foot to open up the scoring for the Tornadoes. It only took 3 shots to get the opening goal. It only took 13 minutes. Tornadoes, Ashley Royster with the goal. And a perfect through ball for the assist for Brenna Innes, number 4. Daly set to kick off for the Panthers after this first goal of the game. Score is now 1-0, Tornadoes winning. Panthers looking to string together some passes, doing well. Now Alexis plays it in for Daly. Cut out by Warsencroft, but falls back to the feet of Alexis. Good defense by Ten High, and now Petrosky on the ball. Looking to play out of pressure. Pass a little too deep for Reagan, but it's collected by Hatter. Now Tornadoes just possessing, swinging it around, looking for openings. Play the feet of Royster. That'll go out for a Tornado throw-in. Throw-in taken early, intended for Royster. Well done, shielded by Avery, and that'll be out for another Tornadoes throw-in. Now Petrosky on the ball. With time on the ball, plays it back to Wright. Wright plays in a cross right down the middle. And now Alexis plays Daly. Now the Panthers have a potential counterattack, but Tornadoes doing a great job of getting numbers behind the ball any time that Panthers try to make a threat on a counter. There'll be a foul called on the Panthers for the first free kick of the game. Emma White will step to take this first free kick for the Tornadoes. And a good ball played in. An important defending by the Panthers there. Now Demkowski plays in for Daly. Worsencroft doing a great job just sweeping up the ball. Plays it back to Rojas. Rojas to White. White plays it through the middle to Riggin, who's pressured. Plays it out of pressure to Tenhai. Tornadoes finding a lot of success beating the press of the Panthers while playing it out the back. Good interception by Riggin. Now Tenhai plays in an over-the-top through ball for Royster yet again, and Moss will have to clean this up, and does. And that'll go out for a Tornado throw-in. And another Tornado throw-in. Riggin plays it through for Ennis. And that'll be cleared out for a corner kick. First corner kick of the game awarded to the Tornadoes. Abby Petrosky will be stepping up to take this one. Great ball played in. Keeper doing an even better job just collecting that ball. Hatter wins that battle, tries to find Juarez, but cut out by a Panther. Now the Panthers just recycling the ball. Swinging it. Pressed by Ennis, though. And Ennis is able to win the ball back with a great tackle. Plays it out wide to Juarez. Juarez with the cross in. And that'll be cut out. Now Panthers with some space driving down the wing. Not committing too many numbers forward. Looks to be a 3-on-5. Tornadoes with the advantage. And that'll be the first clear chance for the Panthers. Not a problem for Rojas. Big boot played up for Royster. Royster traps it with her knee, goes all the way to Daly. And White will play that out for a Panther throw-in. And now for the first substitution of the game, it'll be a Panther. Number 25, Anna Brown, will be replacing number 19, Jordan Alexis. "27 minutes remain here in this first half. Tornadoes still lead 1-0. Tornadoes with 3 shots on target, and the Panthers with only 2. Ball intended for Brown, cut out by Worsencroft. That'll take a deflection for a Tornadoes throw-in. little bit of pinball going on. And that'll go out for tornado throw-in. Good link-up play there between Royster and Petrosky. That'll be cleared out by the Panthers. Good defense by Avery there. Wins her side of throw-in. Little mistouch by Williamson, just gifts the throw-in right back to the Tornadoes. Flicks it on to nobody, collected by White. Now Hatter plays it out to Juarez. Juarez tries to link up with Petrosky, but cut out by Panther. Now Riggin on the ball. Tries to find Tenhai, and that'll be a free kick. Foul called on Jessica Tenhai. Good header out by Riggin. Ball intended for Royster, who's able to keep it in play. A good move by Avery. Plays it directly to the feet of the Tornado, but unable to play out, and that'll be a Panther throw-in. Now Ennis on the ball. Be foul called on the Panthers. Tornadoes free kick, deep in their own half. Emma White stepping up to take this one. And that'll be flicked on to Tenhai. And Moss with some good sweeper keeper work there, as she had two Tornadoes running for that one. Good turn by Ennis. Plays it to the wing for Royster. Royster beats one. And that'll go out for Tornadoes throw-ins. Ennis plays it back to right with the cross in. Daly turns and is able to switch the field. Pass intended for Brown will go out of bounds for a Tornadoes throw-in, and now a substitution for the Tornadoes, as well as the Panthers. Brianna Gay for the Panthers will be checking in for number 2, Leah Avery. And number 22, Taylor Richardson, will be checking in for number 4, Brenna Ennis. Taylor Richardson stepping into that center forward position for the Tornadoes. Looking to provide some pace here in the later part of this first half. 21 minutes remain in the first half. Score is still 1-0, Tornadoes winning. Ross's clearance finds the feet of Taylor Richardson, tries to find Royster. Now with Riggin. Petrosky back to Riggin. Now with Tenhigh. Tenhigh finds Warsencroft. Warsencroft with a deep ball in, played for Richardson, who's on sides. Showing great pace here. Looks to cut inside. In an important defensive effort there. Now White on the ball, plays it out to Hatter. Hatter turns. Has no pressure on the ball, is just able to drive it up the field. Plays it into Juarez with a little link up there. Now Petrosky on the ball. Petrosky plays it through to Riggin. Riggin plays it out wide to Juarez, but a little too deep, and that'll be a Panthers throw-in. Riggin plays back to Juarez. Now Daly. Still Daly. Now Taylor Richardson on the ball after a good interception by Tenhigh. Panthers just clearing it up the field anytime they get the ball. Not trying to pass it around the Tornadoes, just trying to be very direct. And that'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Now another substitution for the Tornadoes. Number 17, Tay Brown, will be checking in for number 25, Amy Juarez. Quick throw-in played for Taylor Richardson. Taken down by Wright. Wright looks to switch. And Tay Brown will get her first touch of the game here on this right wing. Showing some good pace. Tries to play it back to Petrosky, but that'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Warsencroft plays it out wide to Royster. Finds Royster's feet. That'll go out for a Panthers throw-in. Good tackle put in by Tenhigh. Now Wright plays it out to Brown. Brown looking to create some space for herself. Brown with a good cross in. Almost Richardson is able to get in front of the keeper and almost dribble it into the goal, but that'll go out for a goal kick for the Panthers. Petrosky with a good tackle. Now back with Petrosky, plays it into Riggin. Riggin with a through ball in for Richardson. Now with Tenhigh. Panthers with some good defense. Plays it out to Brown. Now Tay Brown will chase this one. Collected by Moss. Williamson just shielding the ball for the Panthers. That'll be an injury timeout called on the field. Foul called on number 22, Taylor Richardson, for the Tornadoes, and that'll be a Panthers free kick. Ham's free kick is cut out by Warsencroft. Now Richardson battling for this ball. Has plenty of defenders to beat. Unable to break the Panthers' defense. And now Williamson will play in a through ball. Some risky passing in the basket is working out for the Tornadoes, but that'll go out for a Panthers throw-in. Williamson throws it in for Brown. Brown with a good first-time cross in. And that'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. Good work by Royster just to get a little deflection off. Now Petrosky on the ball, plays it into Riggin. Riggin to Tenhigh with another pass back to Riggin. Royster will clear that up for Richardson. Richardson takes it down, plays it back to Royster. Royster cuts inside. Pressure by the defender, but finds the feet of Tay Brown. Now Williamson with a good turn. Plays it out to Brown. Panthers look to be trying to mount a counterattack here. The Tornadoes matching that equally with their press. Yellow card issued to number 22, Taylor Richardson, for that off-the-ball tackle. Brown with a good interception. Looks to play in the first-time cross. Collected by Rojas. "11 minutes remain here in this first half. Score is still 1-0. Tornadoes winning. Good through ball played into Tay Brown, who's onside. Looks up to play the cross in, and good move to beat the defender. And a swing and a miss there from Taylor Richardson. Ball still in a dangerous area. And the header played over. Catches the top of the net, but not in the goal. Another clear chance for the Tornadoes. Moss plays it short. Now Panthers looking to build it out the back. Good block by Tay Brown to thwart any chance of a counter. Now with Petrosky. Williamson unable to keep that ball under control. And that'll go out for a Tornado throw-in. Pardon, Panther throw-in. Offsides called on the Panthers. Looks to be Worsencroft who had it covered, whether or not it was offsides. Petrosky plays it to Worsencroft. Now Petrosky plays an over-the-top through ball for Richardson, who's battling for it, falls to Royster. Royster just pokes it past, a little 1-2 there, and now Royster tries to play in the cross, and that'll drop in for a goal off of a cross. Ashley Royster with her second goal of the game. Just over the keeper's reach. Tornadoes averaging a goal every 3 shots. Goal number 2 coming from Ashley Royster, assisted by Taylor Richardson. Riggin plays it out to Brown. Now Hatter plays it back to Brown. Brown turns and beats one. Plays it into the middle for Petrosky. Petrosky with an over-the-top through ball for Riggin, who's onside. Has 2 in the box to play it to. But some important defense by the Panthers there. That'll go out for a corner kick. Worsencroft plays it back to Riggin. Riggin looks to have the shot. Brown will just clear that out. That'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. Flick on by Tay Brown. Now Panthers with the ball in a dangerous area. Good clearance by Wright. Panthers unable to capitalize on their possession. And now Tay Brown will step up. Hatter will step up to take this throw in for the Tornadoes. Tenhigh with a through ball. Crawling down the line, that'll go out for another Tornado throw-in. Six minutes remain here in this first half. Score is 2-0, Tornadoes winning. Both goals coming from number 3, Ashley Royster, and assists coming from Taylor Richardson and Brenna Innes. Now Petrowski on the ball. Turns and looks to play a ball through the defense. That'll be cleared out. Richardson doing a good job battling for the ball, winning her side of throw-in deep in the half of the Panthers. Hatter plays it back to Warsencroft. Warsencroft through the middle to Tenhigh. Tenhigh back to Warsencroft. Warsencroft's pass is cut out by Williamson. Now Panthers looking to counter, but tackled by Riggin. That'll be a foul called on the Tornadoes. It'll be Ham stepping up to take this one for the Panthers. And now Richardson in a battle for the ball with the keeper. Moss with some incredible sweeper keeper work there to get off her line and clear that ball, or else it would have been a one-on-one. Panthers clear it up, and White collects. Now with Warsencroft. Warsencroft through the middle. Good step by Williamson. Now Brown for the Panthers. Plays it across. And great defense, and Moss needs to do some work yet again to get that ball cleared, and succeeds. Hatter plays it to Riggin. Riggin plays it back to White. White to Warsencroft. Warsencroft back to Riggin. Tornadoes doing a good job of just beating the press of the Panthers. Building out the back, and now they have numbers forward. Riggin on the ball on the right wing, plays it to the feet of Brown. Brown takes a touch up and plays in the cross for Richardson. Good work by Moss yet again. Now Daly on it. Turns back, plays it backwards. Back to Daly on the left wing. And that'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. 1 minute remaining here in this first half. Tornadoes still up 2-0. Looking to add on one more. Now Petrosky. Petrosky tries to find Richardson. Tenai plays it back to White. White with a big ball in. Played to Royster with a great touchdown. Gets the shot off. And that'll go out for a corner kick. Only 25 seconds remaining. Ashley Royster on a hat trick. Tornadoes looking to make the last attack of the game with only about 10 seconds remaining. Petrosky will take this quickly. Petrosky sends it in. And Moss does a good job of just punching it out. And that'll conclude this first half of play. Scores Brevard 2, Panthers 0. Tornadoes recording 6 shots on target here in this first half. Panthers with 2, unable to convert any of them. Both goals coming from number 3, Ashley Royster for the Tornadoes. And assists coming from Taylor Richardson, number 22, and number 4, Brenna Innes. Stay tuned. In about 15 minutes, we will be kicking off the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of play between the Brevard College Tornadoes and the LaGrange Panthers. Number 9, Sydney Daly, set to kick off this second half. Recap of the score. The score is 2-0, Tornadoes in the lead. Both goals coming from number 3, Ashley Royster, and assists coming from number 22, Taylor Richardson, and number 4, Brenna Innes. And Tornadoes immediately win back possession off the kickoff. That'll be cleared out for another throw-in for the Tornadoes. Petrosky on the ball now for the Tornadoes. Plays a through ball straight to the feet of Alyssa Hetherington, getting her first touches of the game here in the second half. Tenhai wins that battle and is fouled in the midfield. No advantage played by the referee. That'll be a free kick for the Tornadoes. White with the free kick deep into a dangerous area of the Panthers' box. And that'll be a Panthers throw-in. Alyssa Hetherington with a good through ball in for Royster on the left wing. Royster plays in a cross for Tay Brown. Now Tenhai on the ball, keeping the ball for the Tornadoes. Williamson with a clearance. And now Daly plays it back. Daly touches it past one. And now Panthers committing some numbers forward. Has a player free on the right wing. And it's a good first-time cross, but unable to put any power on that header. And Rojas will have no problem collecting that one. A little mishit there off the punt. But Tornadoes will not pay for that. So far in this game, Tornadoes have found a lot of success with their aerial battles in the midfield. Now Alyssa Hetherington on the ball. Driving through defenders. Able to shield the ball. Plays it back to Royster. Royster to Petrosky. Petrosky finds Wright. And Wright plays in a ball for Hetherington. Now White on the ball. Hatter. Hatter plays a throw in quickly to the feet of Riggin. Riggin plays it into 10 high. And that'll be a Panther throw-in. Petrosky just pokes that away from the Panther. Good header by Worsencroft. Still with the Panthers. Saul just plays it back, and Williamson's pass is intercepted by Hetherington. Now Petrosky with a deep ball played in. And good play by the Panther goalkeeper to be able to get to that ball before Royster did. White tries to swing it out for Hatter. Ball's played too deep. And now Miranda will play this throw in for the Panthers. Neither team dominating possession so far in the second half. With 39 minutes remaining, score is still 2-0. That'll be a foul called on the Panthers. And that'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Good flick on by Tay Brown. Tenai's unable to get to it. Good shield play from Saul. Now Williamson gets stripped away by Tay Brown, who has space going forward. Looks to get it on her right foot. Now Hetherington wins that ball. Petrosky with the shot out far left, and that'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. White plays it back to Worsencroft. Worsencroft to Petrosky. Now Hatter on the ball. Now White. Riggin plays it out to Hatter. Hatter down the line to Tay Brown. Tay Brown turns. Showing some blistering pace on the right wing here. Tries to play an across on the ground. Good defending, though, and that'll be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Petrosky stepping up yet again to take another corner kick for the Tornadoes. Good defense by the Panthers, who now look to have a counterattack. Only 1-on-3. Has one supporting runner overlapping. And she'll choose to play the pass, but White has it covered. Now Wright plays it up to the feet of Royster. Royster to Petrosky. Petrosky plays it back to Royster. Tries to play a heavy pass in behind the defense. That'll go out for a goal kick. Royster almost getting to it there. Panthers held to only 2 shots for a majority of the first half and all of the second half. They seem to have been struggling committing numbers forward whenever they do get a counterattack. But not only that, Tornadoes' transition to defense have been perfect almost every time. Ham's goal kick is won by Tay Brown. But Williamson with a good tackle put in. Now Saul. Saul beating 2 and 3. Still with the ball. Driving down the middle of the field. Fouled from behind by Tenhai. Tactical foul there from the Tornadoes. And Panthers have a free kick in a dangerous position. Ham's free kick is played in and collected by Rojas. Regan winning the ball in the midfield for 2 times in a span of about 5 seconds. Now Royster plays it to Hetherington. Falls to the feet of Petrowski. Now with Tenhai. Good interception by the Panthers, who now have yet another counterattack, but the through ball is a little too heavy. And that'll be easily collected by Rojas. Now White on the ball. And that'll be out for a Panthers throw-in. Substitution for both the Tornadoes and the Panthers. Stepping in for the Panthers, number 2, Leah Avery, be replacing number 6, Nikki Longmore. And stepping in for the Tornadoes is number 19, Grace Black, replacing number 17, Tay Brown. And that'll be a foul called on the Tornadoes. Handball not called by the referee, but Tenhai will take this down the wing. Tries to play it to the corner for Alyssa Hetherington. Williamson's pass is intercepted by Petrowski, who plays it out wide to Royster. Royster looks for the shot, blocked. Now Petrosky will just play it back to Warsencroft. Warsencroft plays it out wide to Royster. Royster plays it back to Wright. Great balance by Wright. Plays it into Petrosky. Petrosky with the shot and the save. No one running on that ball. Goalkeeper unable to catch it off the initial save, but luckily didn't have any Tornadoes trailing. Riggin will just play that out for another Panthers throw-in. Foul throw called on the Panthers, and that'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. Now Panthers on a counterattack. Daly taking it down the field. First time cross played in. Riggin with some good work to just clear it out. And now Grace Black will run onto this one. Looks to beat Williamson, but Williamson with a good tackle. Now Saul beats her defender with a clear sight to goal and a good step by Emma White. Now Grace Black back with the ball. Will look to play in Alyssa Hetherington in behind. Collected by the keeper. Now Warsencroft. Right, plays it through the middle to Petrosky. Petrosky with a heavy pass. No problem for the keeper, Maury White. Great defense by White. And another good tackle by Warsencroft. Now Hetherington plays a little 1-2 with Royster there. Just kicked out by Alexis. And now checking in for the Tornadoes, number 25, Amy Juarez, will be replacing number 12, Jessica Tenhai. Petrosky with a good turn, plays it back to Riggin. Drops it to White. Swing and a miss there by the Panther defender. Will actually win a, looks to be a corner kick, took a deflection. Now Daly on the ball. Only 3 Panthers accompanying her on this attack. And now a substitution for the Panthers. Number 11, Jasmine Middleton, will be stepping onto the field to replace number 17, Sydney Saul. .24 minutes remain here in the second half. Score is still 2-0. Tornadoes winning. Panthers stringing together some good passes here. Now Panthers with the shot off. Rojas has no problem. First shot of the half. Took about 22 minutes for the Panthers to get a shot on goal. Williamson having no issue controlling that ball out of the air. No pressure at all. Another throw in for the Tornadoes. And another throw in. This time for the Panthers. Hatter with some time and space. Chooses to play to the feet of Grace Black. Touch takes it away from her a little bit, and now Panthers regain possession of the ball with this throw-in one. Good step by Warsencroft. And now Wright taking it up the field with space to run in on. And plenty of players forward. Plays in a good ball in for Hetherington. Too much put on that one. And that'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Trusky wins the goal kick out of the air in the midfield. Grace Black tries to play in a one-time cross into no one. And that'll be another goal kick for the Panthers. Tornadoes with some good one-touch passing. And now Petrosky on the ball. Plays it to the feet of Hetherington. Riggin plays it back to White. White with a surgical ball through the middle to Hetherington. Play on, says the ref, with one down in the midfield. Now Wright plays it through to Hetherington. Hetherington has time to turn in the box, plays it back to Wright. Wright tries to get the shot off and has another shot off. Takes a deflection off the defender, and that'll be an easy save for White for the Panthers. It's the closest we've come to a goal here in the second half. Now Petrosky on the ball. Hatter. Hatter plays it out wide to Grace Black. Grace plays in a great cross in. Juarez plays it to Petrosky. Cross to Riggin. Riggin swings it to Hatter. Hatter with a first-time cross, and Alyssa Hetherington on the header. It's a goal for the Tornadoes here in the second half. What a play. And it will not stand. Linesman calls offsides. But a great attack from the Tornadoes here. Linesman says offsides. It's a debatable call, but the ref is always right. Daly on the ball. Avery will chase this one down. An important tackle put in by Worsenscroft. That'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Hetherington plays it out wide to Royster. Hetherington on sides, gets a great through ball played in. Dribbling towards goal now. One tracking her. Able to hold up the ball there in a dangerous position in the Panthers box. And Wright with a cross played in. Falls to the feet of Hetherington, who plays the first time shot. Wide right. Tornadoes knocking on the door for another goal here in the second half. 16 minutes remain, score is still 2-0. And now there will be a substitution on the field. Stepping in for the Tornadoes, number 15, Katie LaCroix, will be replacing number 3, Ashley Royster, the star player today, scoring both goals for the Tornadoes. LaCroix with her first touches of the game plays it back to Worsenscroft. Worsenscroft to White. White with an over-the-top through ball intended for Grace Black, who will run onto this. Has one to beat. And Juarez looking for the cross. That'll go out for a Tornado throw-in. Black plays it back to Hatter. Petrosky will run onto this one. Cleared out by Daly. Hatter to Juarez. Juarez into Hetherington with a great touch. Has a clear sight on goal, but chooses to pass. And right across the face of the goal. Both Panther defenders there on that last attack seem to have taken each other out. Emma White to Juarez. Juarez back to Warsencroft. Warsencroft to Riggin. Riggin plays it out to Wright. Tornadoes dominated possession here in the last 20 minutes of the second half. Now with Petrosky. Petrosky into Hetherington's feet. Hetherington plays in a ball for Grace Black, cut out. And that'll be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Grace Black cleans it up for the Tornadoes. And a good step by the Panther. And now a counterattack. Daly's making a run in. Ball played through for Daly. And Rojas making sure that that isn't a chance for the Panthers. Flicked on by Petrosky. Now with LaCroix. LaCroix to Wright. Wright plays it in for Petrosky. Petrosky drops it for Riggin. Riggin to Juarez. Juarez with a one-touch pass out to Hatter. And now with Black. Black back to Hatter. Hatter just shielding the ball from the Panthers. Plays it to Juarez. And that'll go out for a Panther throw-in. Number 4, Brenna Ennis checking back into the game ever since being taken off in that first half. Brenna Ennis replaced Grace Black. Warsencroft with a ball over the top for Wright. That'll be collected by the goalkeeper for the Panthers. Williamson plays it through the middle. Now Panthers looking dangerous. But Emma White sweeping it up for the Tornadoes. And now Ennis with her first touch of the second half. Plays it up the line No Tornado able to chase that ball down. Good interception by Hatter, but does nothing with it and clears it up for a Panthers throw-in. Foul called on the Panthers, and that'll be a Tornadoes free kick. 9 minutes remain here in the second half. Both teams held scoreless in the second half. Tornadoes still in the lead off of their 2 goals they scored in the first half. Scores 2-0. Tornadoes recording 11 shots on goal versus Panthers 3. Now Hatter on the ball. Juarez. Cleared out by the Panthers. Hatter with time on the ball to play it back to White. White's pass is intercepted, however, by Williamson. White wins it right back for her team. Good one-touch pass and a good ball played in for Wright. LaCroix battles for this one. Unable to come out with the ball, and that'll be a Panthers throw-in. Petrowski. Back to Warsencroft. Back to Petrowski. Wright with a slide tackle. Foul's called in favor of the Tornadoes. Oh, pardon me. That'll be a yellow card issued to Wright. And that'll be a Panther free kick. Second yellow card of the game issued to Autumn Wright. Both yellow cards going against the Tornadoes. And another free kick called for the Panthers. Cleared by White. Cleared by White yet again. That'll be a free kick called for the Tornadoes. Emma White stepping right back up to take yet another free kick for the Tornadoes. This time in a more dangerous position. Got plenty of numbers in the Panthers box. A good low-driven ball's played in, and Alyssa Hetherington gets the shot off. An important save. White plays it out to Hatter. Hatter to the feet of Innes. Innes back to Hatter. Hatter plays it up to Riggin, who does a great job shielding it. And actually gets the space to turn on 2 defenders. And that'll be out for a Panthers throw-in and a substitution for the Panthers. Number 20, Brianna Gay, will be checking in for number 3, Audrey Harkness. Jen Hannon will chase this down for the Panthers, but just poked out of bounds by LaCroix. Foul called on the Panthers, and that'll be a Tornadoes free kick. Injury timeout called on the field for the Tornadoes. After that injury timeout, number 12, Jessica Tenai, stepped in for the Tornadoes. Replaced Hatter at the right back position, and Hatter dropped backwards and is now filling in the spot of Vorsencroft at center back. Flick on by Petrosky. Now with Riggin, plays it to Tenhai. Three minutes remain here in the second half. Tornadoes still lead 2-0. Panthers still fighting for another goal. And that ball will be played in a good turn by Hetherington. Plays it through for Innes. Saul doing a good job, just could have probably shepherded the ball out there, but plays it out for a Tornadoes throw-in. And now it would be a Panthers goal kick. Petrosky turns. Looks for the shot. Hatter will play it back to Rojas, who will boot it up the field. And Avery will see that out to win her side. A throw-in here deep in the second half. Only 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Panthers need 2 goals to bring it to overtime. Not looking likely so far. Tornadoes doing a good job of managing the game. Only holding the Panthers to 1 shot here in the second half. Panthers have only been able to record 3 shots total in the game. Emma White switches the ball to Ennis. Tenhai with an overlapping run. Ennis finds her, but the Panthers doing a good job defending it. 1 minute remains here in the game. And that'll do it this evening. Tornadoes win 2-0 against the LaGrange Panthers. Both goals coming from number 3, Ashley Royster. Assists coming from number 22, Taylor Richardson. And the senior, number 4, Brenna Ennis, here on senior night. Senior Rebecca Rojas getting yet another clean sheet to add on to her career stats. Tune in next time. It's been great to have you here. Again, Tornadoes win 2-0 on their senior night.